Hello, people. I am Jaby Koay, joined by Natasha Martinez.
Hola.
We're looking at FilterCopy, 8 Ways Your Partner Drives You Mad, featuring Ayush Mehra and Barka Singh. I really like Barka Singh a lot. She is super talented, super pretty.
Woo!
And Ayush Mehra, he's not too bad himself. All right.
He's pretty too.
Thank you, FilterCopy, for allowing us to react to this. Very much appreciated. Here we go.
Kya hai wo Barka? You cheated on me.
Ayush, it doesn't count.
What do you mean it doesn't count, huh?
Matlab, if it's in your dreams, it doesn't count, yaar.
सुबह के सपने हमेशा सच होते हैं। बरखा मैं मेरे लिए ऑर्डर कर रहा हूँ। You're sure?
बोला ना मुझे कुछ नहीं चाहिए, तो ऑर्डर कर अपने लिए।
I know where this is going.
His face.
मस्टर्ड नहीं थी। अच्छा वैसे तूने अपने लिए भी कुछ मंगवाया ना?
मंगवाया था।
लेने जा रहा है?
Every time.
See? Cute ना?
Very cute.
Thank you.
Where did you order it
I
from?
love you.
I love you too. Happy birthday.
Thank you.
It says I'm cute on it.
Parul was right, huh? ये मिस्टर पेरिस का नया लाउंजवेयर कलेक्शन is fab.
Mr. Paris.
तेरे स्कूल वाली पारुल?
I spoke to her after so long.
Oh.
तेरी first crush पारुल?
अरे, not just crush. We actually even.
Way to go.
12th standard के बाद, ऐसा long distance हो गया तो things couldn't work out. But I met her after so long.
Reunion पे ना? हाँ, the same party where she was hitting on you in front of me. पारुल ही मेरी थी क्या?
बरखा सुनना, बरखा, हैप्पी बर्थडे यार।
आयुष, मैं 1.5 घंटे से वेट कर रही हूँ। You ready?
1 सेकेंड हाँ, बस अभी आया।
Oh, that's a load of crap. It's the girl who takes forever.
आयुष यार, morning jog है, afternoon jog नहीं।
1 सेकेंड हाँ, बस अभी आया।
Okay, I've been there. I've done that.
Let's make the party. तू रेडी क्यों नहीं है?
Because show 5 बजे का है।
पर तूने मुझे 3 बजे रेडी होना बोला।
मैं 1 सेकेंड में आई।
Yeah, that's not really that
आयुष,
common.
लाइट ऑफ कर देना प्लीज। कल मैंने किया था।
1 सेकेंड। नहीं, मैं दिलाता हूँ। क्या मौसम था?
He's mansplaining. I love it.
तुम अपने स्लीप में परफेक्ट टाइम फॉर कडलिंग और तभी मैंने देखा कि लाइट्स ऑन थे और तुमने कहा बेबी लाइट्स ऑफ कर दो ना प्लीज और मैंने तुमसे कहा ऑफ कोर्स मेरी टर्न है तो मैं ही करूंगा ना।
आयुष कर देना यार, स्विच के पास ही खड़ा है।
इट्स नॉट अबाउट द मेहनत, इट्स अबाउट बरखा यार, चार्जर निकालती है तो बता दिया करना।
मेरा फोन क्यों निकाला यार? सिर्फ 13% पे था।
मैं जा रहा हूँ घर छोड़ के, फिर करती रहना अपना फोन चार्ज।
तू घर छोड़ के जा, लेकिन चार्जर मुझे देके जा।
मेरा प्लग है।
Enthusiasm, spontaneity, emotion, passion, connects, audience, warm.
आयुष,
अरे this is my vibe, no? मुझे exactly पता है सब कुछ कहाँ है। This is a mess, but organized है।
how is this organized?
So I'm usually her in this
ये
situation.
देख, मेरा पेन लैम्प शेड में,
Oh God.
मेरा लैपटॉप बेड के नीचे और एसी रिमोट
No,
बाथरूम में
no.
और टूथब्रश
Unacceptable.
टूथब्रश
Ew, it's probably somewhere gross. Oh.
That's still not good.
टूथब्रश
That
Is
sound
this
just gave me
the
a panic attack.
snooze? I know,
It stressed me
right?
out.
This is exactly my sound too.
बरखा अलार्म बंद करना बरखा अपना।
Yeah. I slept so well.
Sundays. पूरे हफ्ते की नींद complete कर देती हूँ.
He's like, shut up.
Why are you so sleepy?
I was never the one to write up a song for just anyone. I was always the one to find myself lost.
That's cute.
Cute.
Cause I've always been told that things will unfold if you keep on waiting.
That was cute. There were some
That
relatable
was
things.
cute.
There were some relatable things and not so relatable things, as with any video like this.
What was the not relatable thing?
Well, when he was like, "Oh, this is my mess.
Oh,
I
yeah.
know where everything is." I am the guy who's very neat and orderly, and I'm usually somehow, inexplicably, I'm always dating a girl that's like, I have my organized mess. I'm like, but it's a mess. It's like it's in the word. It's not organized just by the nature of it being
No.
called a mess.
And I am inherently more of a messy person than a neat person, but never to the point where I'm like, oh no, but I'm good with this because I know where things are. It gets messy and I'm like, this is driving me crazy, and then I just clean it all, and that's how I feel like, okay, we're good. Yeah, so I'm typically the messier. I mean, maybe that's the yin and yang though.
I guess that's fair. I'm not.
But messy to
Yeah.
like, you can't be that messy.
You know, I've tried to date girls who are like messy, and it just gives me the heebie-jeebies, honestly.
no.
Like, I just remembering the houses I've walked into,
Ooh, no.
and it's just like, no.
Clean your house if your boyfriend's coming over, jeez.
I wasn't ever their official boyfriend. It was like we were
Okay.
dating, but
Still,
like, that's
even
why.
more reason.
Well, yeah, exactly. Fortunately or unfortunately, both instances, they had cats. I'm sure there's lots of clean people on the internet with cats, but every time I'm on the dating apps and I see they have a cat, I immediately swipe left, even if they're hot. I'm like, I feel a way about this because of this trauma. Like, you know what I mean?
That is so funny. I will do the same thing for Burning Man pictures. If you have a picture at Burning Man, like, I don't care how cute you are, like, we are not the same person at all. Cats too, like, I'm more of a dog person.
I prefer dogs.
Like, you
know?
just know, right?
Something's just wrong there. And I've met people who are clean that have cats, but I'm like, there's something inherently dirty about cats. Whereas dogs, like, there's a way to like clean them and wrangle them and teach them, like, this is where you go, this is where you don't go.
Yeah.
Whereas cats are like, I'll just step, outside and then step on your bed and your pillows and I don't care. Dogs, at least you can sort of teach them otherwise.
तूने अपने लिए भी कुछ मंगवाया ना?
मंगवाया था.
So the thing about the food,
That is,
that's-
come on, every couple knows that.
It's frustrating. It's like I offered, okay, even with like Achara, for instance, where I go, what do you want? And she goes, and not even her, every girl I think that I've ever hung out with, I go, what do you want? I will buy you your thing. I don't want a whole thing. I'm like, that's fine. I'll buy you your thing. I'm very much like Joey there. So I buy my thing and then they want a piece of it. I'm like, they're like, I just want a piece. I'm like, no, this is my portion. Don't touch my portion. Like, you're trying to screw up my calorie count.
I mean, I'm guilty as charged. Be like, I'm not that hungry. Or, no, I don't want the fries. And then
Yeah.
they get the fries. And I'm just like, yeah, let me just get like 2 or 10 of those. I'm the worst with like, what are you in the mood for to eat? I'm just like,
I mean, that's-
I don't know.
In fairness, I feel like that's every woman though.
It is.
You like, there's a whole meme about that with Ryan Gosling. Like, what do you want? And she,
Yeah, yeah,
you know,
yeah,
it's
yeah.
like, what do
She's
you
like,
want
I don't
though?
know.
It's frustrating because then a guy says, well, I want this, and the girl goes,
I think we like to be presented with options.
Yes.
And then we choose from the options.
That's true.
Just, keep that in mind.
narrow it down for the girl. Like, give them 3 options, and then boom. Like,
Exactly.
They tried. The very first thing in the video was about the dream. Admittedly, that would piss me off too. It's immature. It's so myopic and immature and dumb. For whatever reason, I'm like, well, who have you been talking to? Why are you having dreams about this other person? And like, where's our dream of us? You
You mean like if she said like, I had a dream where you cheated?
No.
If you
She
had a
cheat-
dream where she cheated,
Yeah.
you would think that she was cheating?
No, I thought she had a dream where she cheated on him. That's my impression.
Oh.
Well, that's my interpretation. It could be wrong. Either way, like, both of them hurt.
Yeah,
If I had a dream about my girlfriend cheating on me, I'd still be upset.
Oh yeah,
You know?
100%, because it feels so real. I've had dreams where like a boyfriend will do something, not necessarily cheating, but just like being a dick, and I'm like, what the hell? Like, why are you treating me like that in my dream? Like, you kind of get mad.
For
Like,
whatever reason, it gives you this visceral feeling, and like there's a whole Friends episode about that where Phoebe's pissed off at Ross, and he has no idea why, and he's trying to get to the bottom of it, and it turns out she just had a dream where he pissed her off. The whole time. And it's such a Phoebe thing, but like I feel like that's very relatable to
It's
just
totally.
people in general.
लाइट ऑफ कर देना प्लीज. कल मैंने किया था.
एक सेकंड.
The light switch thing, does there really need to be a turn for who turns off the light? I
Well-
mean, I know it can't be every night, but if he is just standing there, just turn it off. stuff.
I agree with that, but the thing about it is, it's not the light switch, it's the principle. I like the principle that he's expanding on because there's this turn-taking business that happens in relationships. Oftentimes, one partner will try to like kind of scheme the other partner into thinking like it was their turn again or something like that. I'm like, no, I won't let you get one on me. Like you can't pull a fast one on me because I know the whole thing and I will mansplain the shit out of that until you agree with me.
Question, who takes out the trash? Like, do you guys take turns on the trash? Because for me, like, when I grew up, the boys always took out the trash. Like, I never did it. So, like, in my mind, I'm like, you're taking out the trash. Like, I'm not doing it.
Oh, just like flat out?
Just flat out. Like, that is his thing. Killing bugs is his thing.
Wow.
Unless I'm by myself, then I'll kill the bug. But other than that, I think we're good. Like, I'll clean, I'll help with all those things. But yeah, trash and bugs, that's his thing.
Just keep quiet.
No, but I want to know, like, you think take turns on everything?
Well, with the most recent girl I was dating, she was often taking out the garbage and killing the bugs. Like, it was just the exact opposite. But the thing about it is, I'm the tech dude, I'm the one who's building shit, I'm the one who's like figuring out generally what we're eating, I'm buying everything. Like, I cover all the other bases. There's some fundamental house shit I'm asking you to take care of, if that's okay with you.
No, that makes total sense. That makes total sense.
I'm just messing around.
That's amazing. I'm handy. I can put stuff together. Like, I'm not like, you do everything, you know? Let's get into this. So, because I know some guys are like...
I feel like Natasha's like feeling me out.
Well, I just like to ask questions. This is what I do.
I like to ask questions, you know, for potential specimens, you know?
Okay, so would you appreciate if a girl took out her wallet and offered to pay?
Absolutely.
Or does that offend you?
Not at all. I appreciate that,
Would
actually.
you accept it, though?
I don't know, it depends. So I think that even though I don't want to, I would force myself to accept it from time to time, just because it's like, we live in LA.
Yeah.
It's a crazy expensive place to be. And the thing about it is, it depends on the principles that you guys share, because we live in an age where women want equal rights, equal whatever, equal opportunity. I'm like, okay, well, there's equal pay as well then. Expenses, you sort of have to contribute to that in an effort to evolve towards that idea in principle. Mm-hmm. And it's like, even though I'd rather just pay for everything, I have to allow that to be in order to move towards that idea. That's why I would do it. I don't mind paying for everything.
Yeah.
You know,
no, that's true.
So
it's like, it's still the double standard, but like in like reverse.
Yeah, it's tricky. Like, okay, so one of my good friends with her very long-term boyfriend, he would tell her, oh God, just saying this out loud makes me cringe. He would tell her, your money's your money, my money's our money.
Yeah.
And it would make me so mad every time I'd hear that. I'm like, you're fucking it up for the rest of us, dude. Shut the fuck up. Don't say that. Like,
then we like, girls are just like, yeah, we like that. I don't mind like paying, but once the relationship is established, like if we're just dating, like you're gonna be paying for things. Although it might like contribute little things like a snack at the movies or like ice cream or whatever, but like, usually.
See, the thing is, you're a different kind of girl though, because I feel like you're not playing the field like a lot of girls do these days, like a lot of guys do as well. And so when you are trying to date a bunch of women or trying to date a bunch of dudes, it gets expensive out there. Well, like, what can you really afford? And so that's why things have gotten so simple these days, where it's like, you wanna go to coffee? You wanna go hiking? What's free? What's cheap? So that I can do this a lot of times until I find someone I wanna spend money on.
Which I think is the best way to do it. Like, cause I would feel bad if like I was a guy and I'm taking a girl out and I take her to all these expensive places a couple of times just for her to be like, yeah, I don't see this happening.
Exactly.
And then you've wasted not only money, but you've wasted your time. And then you're just like, cool, I gotta go and court another girl like all over again. So I agree with you there. Like, it's better to get to know someone over like a hike or coffee or like an activity rather than this like fancy dinner, like for the first few dates.
What I really, really hope that women appreciate going forward is that it's hard to find you. It's hard to find a match that is like suitable and interesting on these apps. Like, having spent a lot of time on the OkCupids and the whatnots, it's very frustrating because you go through so many, like even the guys with the best of profiles have a hard time finding matches. Like, I've read up on this on forums and whatnot. There are these guys who are like, I'm not terrible looking, I'm actually decent looking, I'm 6'1", blah, blah, blah.
But the same goes for me. Like, there are some guys meet me on that. Yes, it's true.
No, I
got
guarantee you, if we both pulled out, let's say Hinge right now, I guarantee you've got like a litany of matches and at least half of them are good looking, and I'll have like a match and she's probably like not my type. It's that frustrating. It's like, that's the dichotomy. And so you have a different set of problems.
But I guess what I'm saying is, when you do meet this person and
at least you're meeting somebody.
That's true. Maybe I'll shut up.
Like, that's the thing about it is like, I've spent time on the apps where like I get so frustrated, I just delete it. It feels like a waste of time. Like, the thing about it is it's hard for me to communicate how awesome I am through pictures and words like that. Like, I'm good at just talking to you, then I can charm you like that. I can turn it on, but it's hard for me to turn it on through an app, and it's really frustrating.
I don't like talking on the app like for too long. It's like, listen, we're both here to like meet, so like make the plan to make a date. That's happened to me before where I'm like, why are we talking?
Then they ghost you. I've had long conversations on an app and I'm like, can we like actually talk on the phone? Oh, I'm not ready for that part. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, if we met at a bar.
That frustrates me, you know, because my older brother is single and he's kind of in a similar situation. And I'm just like, why won't you just meet him, dude? Like, he's awesome. You want to take it slow? Like, no. Like, whatever.
I think people are more amused at the idea of like potentially doing something rather than actually taking action. We pussyfoot now. Everyone's pussyfooting about everything. It's like, just make a fucking move. Like, stop this nonsense. Anyway, the charger thing. I loved it.
Like, woo!
I loved it. I've had those fights where you're like,
also, like, get 2 chargers.
No, this is the principle. It's mine. It's mine. I don't care if it's $1. It's mine. You go get another one. The bit with the alarm.
I am like a person that like hits snooze like 5 times before I actually get up, and I feel like that would be like really annoying to just. I mean, it'd be annoying for me.
It's not good for you.
I know it's not good.
Yeah, it's not good for you. As soon as you're up, just get up. Snoozing is actually not good for you.
I'm addicted to the snooze button.
Thanks so much for hanging out with us. Thank you, FilterCopy, for allowing us to react to this. Very, very much appreciated. Be sure to check out Natasha Martinez on the social media. Subscribe if you haven't already. Hit that bell icon. All notifications, please. Check out our other reactions, reviews, short films, vlogs, and interviews. I'm Jaby Koay. This is
Natasha Martinez.
Peace out.